So apparently BG and his wife Brooke run out of bedroom protection, and Brooke decided to ask her son if he had any. Brooke says the conversation was weird, but she needed a condom and didn't want to go to the store, so she asked her son. Let's check it out.
This might sound really weird, but you got protection? You got protection? I need to borrow one. Huh? Protection. Like one of them protection?
I'm trying to see who you asking for that.
You.
I know.
Just let me borrow one of them. Protection. You don't have protection?
No, what you need? Why you need all that?
Don't worry about why I need it. I know you got it, and I need to borrow one. I'll buy you some.
No, I have your stuff.
Okay, well, I'll give you another bag.
No, I'm not lending you nothing like that.
Give me the protection.
I'm not giving you no protection.
I'm trying to do something.
Protection, go to the store like y'all need to go to the store for everything else.
Come on, man. Let me borrow.
Your partner go to the store for cools all day.
Come on. We ain't got time for that. I'm trying to hurry up and do something.
No, I don't know. I don't think you'll be able to do it.
Come on, just give me one.
Get out.
Give me one.
This is very disrespectful.
This is not disrespectful. I need protection. This is just give me some protection. You don't want me to get pregnant, do you?
Come on, that's our sleep on.
Come on, just give me one.
No, I can't help.
You not gonna help your mom out?
I don't have it. No, just hold this one out. You don't have it.
I can't hold it out. Give me some protection.
Oh no, I can't. I don't like it.
You don't like what?
I rebuke it.
Give me the protection. A condom.
It's not here.
Where is it?
Let's go at the store.
I can't go to the store right now. I come up in here for one.
No, I can't lend you that.
I'm gonna give it back.
God says no.
So you're not gonna give it to me?
No, ask your partner.
My partner don't have none, so I'm asking my son.
No, that don't even start.
Come on.
Mom, go to the store. Damn.
You have stayed with me to this.
Shalom. Giving all praises to our Heavenly Father. His name is Yahweh by Yeshem, Yahweh Shah by Yeshem, Makar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders everywhere. Peace and many salutations to y'all down. That's told in His truth. It's a lot to unpack here. You know, watching this particular video. You know, these women out here, man. You know, they're living a life of whoredom. And it has a bigger effect on just, you know, them catching diseases and things of that nature and having children out of wedlock, you know, or having children in which they don't know who the father is because, you know, sex is marriage. You know, so with them living a life of prostitution, you know, they're bringing in these children in this world, you know, and these children, you know, are being raised by, you know, complete whores. And this produces, you know, broken families, and, you know, children with, you know, mental disorders or demons, man. You know, that young man growing up, you know, seeing his mother act like that. How you think he's going to grow up in this world, you know? Stepfather is BG. This guy just got to doing 10 plus years, you know what I'm saying, in prison. Get out, he's rapping about being a super thug. You know, got this woman, you know, got this woman crib with another man's son, you know, asking for him, asking his girl to ask his her son for condoms, and really she probably just did it by on her own. Ain't no telling. But just focusing on the kid, you know, what chances does he have to be a so-called productive citizen of the world, right? When his mom, you know, is a complete whore, right? Nasty individual. You know, what is this going to produce? Well, when he grows up, you know, his mom has probably fed him lies about his father, you know, or about his absence or why they're not together, you know, right? She's objectifying herself, so he's already objectifying women, right? He's already sexually active. You know what I'm saying? Right? But you know, as a young man, at least he's having sex with women, but you know, sex is for procreation, sex is for marriage, not just to be having sex, you know. So he's already over sexualized or hypersexualized. You know, what is the relationship between um, male authority in himself? Well, he's a male authority of the household. She coming to this man as if he's her father in a sense, right? So when it comes to male authority, the likelihood of him listening to somebody that's a male that's older than him, right, or in authority, and that's a fellow Israelite, right, a Judite, aka so-called Negro, the likelihood of him listening is slim to none, right? And he probably internalized some resentment towards so-called black men, right? Because of absenteeism, you know what I'm saying? Or the very childish, you know, examples that he has in his life, right? On top of the fact that his mom ain't worth a damn, and she's feeding him all types of negative content about black men. So this kid growing up, man, he'll be all messed up in the head, bro. But you could blame that on who? You could blame that on, as our beautiful apostle likes to hinge on, Apostle Ricard likes to hinge on, right? Keisha, right? AKA the stereotypical so-called black woman, man, right? This decadence within a generation has destroyed, right, the mindset of these children, man. Within one generation, she probably around my age, in the late 30s, 40s, right? Look at the damage that she's doing, right, to these children, man. The stereotypical Keisha. All right. These kids are learning decadence. These kids are learning disrespect, right? No etiquette, no sense of culture, just nihilism, living a life which is living a life of meaningless, right? Just doing whatever the hell you want to do, living off of impulse, right? Fulfilling your lusts, especially sexually speaking, right? Living a fast life, embracing thug culture, which leads to death and imprisonment. All right. So the woman has a very vital role, a very important role, right? But with the pollution of Esau Edom, you know, with the introduction of single parents, which come from the whole concept of feminism, right? Planned Parenthood, you know, was manifest, Well, the whole concept of baby mama and baby daddy was made manifest, right? Which leads to destruction of the people. So this is why we do these sit downs, to tell our people to come back to the Heavenly Father and do away from the ways of the world, man. Okay? And a part of that is this whole over sexualized baby mama, ghetto ass mentality, man. That leads to nothing but death. Right? And the Bible speaks against this lifestyle, that lifestyle of whoredom. In fact, if you was a whore in the ancient world, you were supposed to be burnt alive. That was a part of our law. And we seen that why now that was a part of our law. It's a part of the law because whoredom destroys cultures or countries or people or nations, man. Okay? Now this is Sirach 3:9. For the blessing of the father establisheth the house of children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundations, right? So the curse of the mother rooted out foundation, right? It destroys a group of people, man. This is what we see going on, right? Our people have been destroyed because of the wickedness of our women, right? It's just something that Apostle Bakar goes into very often. And this video right here paints that what he's trying to convey beautifully, right? Because it's a big deal. It's not a small thing what these women have done, right? By taking on a philosophy of Satan or the serpent. It has led to our people's destruction. That's one huge catalyst to our destruction, the whole single parent phenomenon, right? She lived like a goddamn teenager, man, right? Got a boyfriend in the house. She going to her son to ask for prophylactics, like a child, like he's her son, father, right? Or the roommate. It's something you would do in college when you run that low on money or low on condoms. You go ask your roommate for condoms, man. Surely you wouldn't do that for your son, towards your son, right? So this young man, he grows up seeing men coming in and out the house, right? Right? Probably done got into it with boyfriends before. That types of BS, man. Right? Just totally out of order. Right? This man basically grew up in a whorehouse, man. And you can blame that on his mother. Okay? Isaiah 3:12. For as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the ways of the path. Right? So our people, they allow these children to dictate the culture at the time. And you can blame that on hip hop. The spokespersons for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, chiefly you so-called Negroes, are celebrities. When Kamala Harris was running for presidency, who did she have come and represent so-called black culture? Entertainers. Megan Thee Stallion twerking in a White House. And she's a damn kid, man. Right? Who else? Little John getting crunk. Ludacris. Right? All these people coming, and basically encouraging people to vote by using pure folly. Right? Using decadence and calling it freedom. This mindset of, Arrested Department, right, has caused many deaths in the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American community, the true Israelites community. Instead of handling things as an adult, our people handle things like children, right? Children are prone to fighting and being impulsive. But when you embrace a culture of arrested department, this is what you see happen. Instead of being able to talk things out as productive people, as productive citizens, right? Or as Israelites, how we're supposed to do, according to the scriptures, what our people do? They fight with one another. They shoot one another. They sabotage one another. And the reason why is our people embrace a culture in which the children are the forerunners. You can blame that on hip hop and these women, right? So the way the scriptures are destroyed because of this embracement of arrested department, right? Or having a adolescent mind. And what you just saw is a grown ass woman with an adolescent's mind, with a child's mind. She sounds like a damn 19-year-old child. She down there 40 years old or over 40 doing kid shit. You know, it's a damn shame, man. Sirach 25:19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. I'm going to read this particular one in the GNT. This is very interesting how it's said here. Sirach 25:19 in the GNT. Compared with the troubles caused by a woman, any other troubles look small. May such women suffer the fate of sinners, right? All the things, wickedness that a woman can do, right? You know, it's 10 times worse than what other people can do. Look what our women are engaged in. Lying on man, right? Having another man raise your children. You sleeping around and you find a man that has some sense of morals about himself. You perceive him as a sucker or a simp, and you place the baby on him. Now he done raised his child for X amount of years, not knowing that this ain't even his child, man. Wicked, right? You lie about having an abortion so you can get money out of man. All the money you, all the man you sleeping with, you tell them, oh, man, I had an abortion. Can you put something on it, or can you pay for it? Right? So you mess around and have $1,200 by the end of the week, right? Because you're going from nigga to nigga in the line, you know, right? You use your children as a weapon against the father, right? He can't see his children, you know, because he didn't give you his money, right? When you ask him to. So now the children can't see the father, right? And you lying to the children saying he's a deadbeat when the whole time you were keeping the child against away, I should say, away from the father, right? So all the wickedness of a woman, right, is huge, and it causes destruction in a nation. And Esau Edom was knowing what he was doing when he introduced feminism to our people. It was weaponized to keep us in a dilapidated state, right? 1 Timothy 5:6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. That's right. So these women that's living in pleasure, they're dead while they're living. right? These kids that these women have, they get older and they end up, realizing their mama wasn't shit and they don't want to fuck with them no more, man. Right? Or you raise your kids to be a complete loser and you wonder why, you're in the dilapidated state. Well, shit, man, look, you didn't teach them nothing. You taught them to be a complete weak-minded, nut job, man. A thug one day and a Christian another day, man. All over the place, mentally speaking. Right? A damn alcoholic, drug addict. All this is produced because of the waywardness that they've seen growing up. Right? No sense of order. And you could blame this on them not having a man in the house. Right? Destroyed by their mother. So you women out there, man, you got a lot to pay for, dog. You got a lot to pay for. And really on the cool, you're already paying for it. But it's going to be overt. See, judgment is coming to the Heavenly Father. From the Heavenly Father. Excuse me. Right? Judgment is coming from the Heavenly Father. You're not going to be able to, live off of baby daddies anymore. Food stamps anymore. Right? You're going to be left in straits in the near future. Right? And rightfully so. All this bullshit that we see has to end. This lifestyle that we see that's encouraged in the so-called black community has to be done away with. Right? And the only way in which it's going to be done with is judgment. Now, ultimately, it's going to be done away with when Yahweh Shai returns, who the world only calls Jesus. His true name is Yahweh Shai, which is a so-called black man from Judah, from the tribe of Judah. Right? When he returns, he's going to rectify these things. But before that, guess what? Judgment is going to happen in the street. And a lot of you women, you're not going to make it, bro. You're not going to make it. You got to be taken out of the way by the Heavenly Father. Right? Micah 7:10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which say unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? My enemy shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the street. That's right. So all these women scoffing, against his truth. Right? All these women who are non-believers, living in decadence. Guess what? The Most High is going to sit in judgment on his word. You're going to be trodden down, right? As mire in the street, which is dung. And rightfully so. Because you live your life, as a piece of shit, so you might as well get treated like one. All right? And it's going to happen very soon. All praise to my Heavenly Father. Shalom.